I got the budget tires installed. We got the rims installed. They Mustang rims. They look pretty good with the center caps we got. I'm going to test drive and give you my opinion of how these tires feel. It's raining out, so we might get to see how they perform and all that good stuff. So hope you enjoy. If you're on a budget, you like budget tires, comment below. Now it may not be too technical and I might lose you here, but I got you sitting on the steering wheel. Okay, so far I drove probably about 3 or 4 miles on these tires. There's no noise coming from them, so you don't have to worry about a cheaper tire, at least the ones that's on this truck. You can see previous videos on my channel when I first got them to see the tread pattern. Well, I'll show you a little bit more of that at the end of the video, so stay tuned. There's zero road noise, especially when I let off the gas. You couldn't hear road noise if you wanted to for the exhaust on this truck, but as far as that goes, there ain't none. See? Yeah, it's all you can hear is the water under the tires. And I got to say, the water performance of this tire, I ain't hydroplaned yet. And the tires that was on this truck before, I would hydroplane very easy on this much water. So it's already an improvement just having these tires on, driving in this water. So the water performance for me is a great upgrade. I mean, I can tell a difference immediately in this. Even though I'm driving faster than I normally do, I'm still at the speed limit, but you can see by the way I'm turning my wheel and stuff, this is a very, what can I say, country highway. Go up this big hill. But yeah, the water performance is good. The handling seems to be good on this wet highway too. The performance is surprising. If you seen this highway, you can see it's no joke. It's not heavy water, but we did have a bad rainstorm, and the last couple times we've been flooded here in Kentucky. So we got a lot of water left over. So anytime it rains, it just gushes across the highway because the ground is still just so soaked with it. But the performance is good. These tires balanced out great. I mean, there was no issues on the balancer. I mean, there's no shakes. The steering wheel's nice and smooth when you get it up to speed, you know, highway speeds. I'm very impressed. Now, I do need a ball joint for the passenger side, but I still don't feel no shakes in the steering wheel. If they are any, it's very little, and it's probably from the ball joint. But as of right now, it's steering wheel. You can see it's smooth, which is a great improvement from what I didn't have before. But also before, when I had a really bad shake, the driver's side ball joint was gone, and upper and lower, and that's done been replaced on this. I have a video on the passenger side as soon as the ball joint and stuff comes in from Detroit Axle. The test drive was actually pretty good. The tires handled good. If you worried about how soft they are, the ride's a little bit more stiffer than the bigger tires I got, but they are a low profile tire. But it feels more, I guess, responsive. Does that make sense? For the tires a little bit firmer. You know, the ride's still great. It's a F-150 10th and if you do the suspension right on them, the OEM suspension is great. But if you set these trucks down and lower them with drop spindles and shackles and keep most of the original suspension generally the same, they still ride. Wow. But mud, that's something I didn't think of. They fill up with mud very easy. So these is going to be a street tire, maybe light snow, but I wouldn't depend on them on a heavy snow. They supposedly are all season, but if they fill up with mud this good, they're probably going to fill up with snow just as bad. Probably could get you around on the street and stuff if your highways and stuff is maintained where you at. But, you know, yeah, I don't think I would go for them for if you want a tire that's going to go in the snow. or the mud. Now, if you're looking for an everyday street commute tire, all season, for just every now and again that you might be out when the highway's maintained and it's snowy and maybe a little ice and stuff, they'd be fine for that. This is a 2-wheel drive 10th gen. It never sees the snow. I use it as pretty much a little shop truck. We gotta lower it in coming videos. But the budget tires, I give $270. You know, if you use cash back, if you're smart, you know, some people are scared of cash back, you know, credit cards, stuff like that. You can get some money back on your purchase. So I got back to $260 in these tires delivered to my door. You got, you know, you got the rims I give like $200 for, and then you know, they got installed. So if you didn't have to buy the rims, great deal. If you got your own tire changing and stuff, even better deal. But if you gotta have them paid to put on, maybe check the prices in your area, because sometimes mountain balance is $30 a tire. You know, 15 a balance, 15 a mount each. So check Walmart and your local tire shop. Sometimes they combine that into buying a set of tires off them. Might be your best bet, but for me, this was the way to go. I'm very happy with them. I could have sized up because that's kind of a tire, you know, small tire, but this is getting dropped 2 inches or more in the front, 4 to 6 in the back. I'm not sure what size tire I could have did that and everything worked perfect. So I started with this tire, and when it needs a new set, I can always go up a little, you know, on size. Once we get it lowered, it won't be so goofy, trust me. So like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think about budget tires. This is the American brand. That's the name on the tire, American. Made in Thailand for Americans.